Well, hello. It's Friday. Happy Friday, friends. I only had to work a half day today. It was great. It's because I have to work a half day tomorrow, which I typically have Saturdays off. But uh I took advantage. Excuse me. I took advantage and I got home. I ate some lunch. I took a nap. And now I'm like, let's stream before it gets too late in the day because I get tired at night. So I took advantage of the fact that I had a half day today, and I'm enjoying myself, and I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you so much for the host, Coley. It's great to see you. It's great to see you, Mihaela. It's great to see you, Terror. Oh, thank you. I have a little bit of some breakout happening here, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm wearing a skirt today. That's just what I wore to work, and I didn't want to change when I got home. I also napped in this. But we're having fun. We're having fun. Geek. Yeah, exactly. I put on this cool purple background because I always look at the cover art of a game to try to determine like what color I want to put as the background. And I was like, do I want to go with pink or do I want to go with purple? And then I noticed that the main character, she wears like a plaid shirt. And I was like, I'm going to put some purple plaid on there. I've been breaking out like crazy from wearing a face covering at work, but you can't even tell. Oh, well, thank you. I feel like I can see it a lot, but I'm sure I notice it way more than you guys do. But yeah, where my mask sits all day, like I always break out like here. You know what I mean? So the joy of lights and pale. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so we're gonna play a new game today. This was actually gifted to me by Terror. So thank you again so much because I'm really excited about this. It's a visual novel. We know I love visual novels. And a nonograms game. We know I love nonograms because Nancy Drew, Shout at the Water's Edge, one of my favorite games. And I just think those kinds of puzzles are really fun. And so uh I'm really excited about this. And from what I understand, if I'm correct, the guy who did all the music for this game did music for the Ace Attorney series, right? So I'm really excited about that too because I really enjoyed the Ace Attorney game that I played. So thank you for shouting out our friends who are wonderful. And here we go. Okay, so hopefully everything will show up as I want it to. We're going to jump right in. And let me know how the audio and everything sounds. Oh, stop. Okay, there we go. Okay. That was so hype! Oh my goodness! That was really neato! I really liked that. Okay. Alright. Get us hype into the game. It was like, yeah, it was like an anime opening. That was so cool. Okay. So how is everything? I feel like everything's a little bit loud, so I'm gonna cut it down just a smidgy. Normal, English, medium, windowed. Okay. No, I didn't mean to. I don't know what Scout's memories are. Oh, okay, never mind. I guess I unlock those as I go. Okay, I guess we'll just jump right in. Case select. Case F. Okay, case 1 shows over. Sure. I am Scout. I can't see anything. I know, I'll run the visual recalibration routines. Data damaged. The basics of image reconstruction are simple. See that grid? By filling in certain squares, a picture will appear. The clues on the side of the grid tell you which squares to fill in. Once you filled in the right squares, you'll complete the image. See how this row has 5 written here? That means that 5 connected squares in this row should be filled in. Since there are 5 squares in the row, yep, okay. So it's just explaining how a nonogram works. Marking squares that must be empty. Yeah, these were always my favorite too, Coley. Like, I enjoyed Pokemon Picross too. Oh, wait, what? Oh. Got him. I found a right arrow. Sure looks like one. Oh, it was an arrow pointing right. Okay, on to the next one. So I have lots of corrupt data, apparently. Am I a computer? Or am I helping the computer? Four connected squares should be filled in. There are 4 connected squares, only 5 possible spaces, which means there are only 2 possible places this group could go. Look at the 3 squares in the middle of the row. Excuse me. Notice how no matter how we play this group... Okay, yeah. Okay. So yeah, I get it. Overlapping. I do this all the time anyway. Working out which squares will always be filled in or always empty, regardless of where the group goes. This is a pretty good explanation, though, even though I don't need it. Oh, do I have to fill every square? Okay. The composer is the same as Ace Attorney and Ghost Trick. That's right. I remember you telling me. I just wanted to make sure I was remembering right. I found dog. A dog, how cute. Let's try the others. And a doggo. Two out of 13 tests. That's not good. Okay, let's try to bring the visual sensors online. Where am I? Accessing memory. 85% memory corruption? How? What happened? In the junkyard? I should try and find a way out. I have a little bit of congestion, so it's like making me have to clear my throat. Oh, it's a garbage bag. Wait, does that mean that this is a garbage dump? Did someone throw me away? Have you seen this game before, Terri? I want to start on normal. Several hours later. You have seen this? Okay. And that's how I discovered the missing murder weapon. It was inside the butler all along. My God, I can't believe I didn't think of that. I couldn't have done it without your help, Detective Oates. After all, someone had to distract that swarm of bees. Ha, you're right, we make a great team. It's just lucky we were in the neighborhood. We'll always be where we need where we're needed, Oates. Because wherever there's murder, there's Miss Terri. Cut! Oh, I thought it was a shirt. It's like a cool overcoat or something. That's the last of the reshoots, everyone. Good work. Enjoy your summer break, okay? Thank God for that. I hate reshoots. Like, I already nailed it the first time. It's not my fault I'm surrounded by a bunch of talentless idiots. Excuse me? Oh, I'm sorry, Honor. You're not an idiot. Honor, can I see you in my office real quick? Sure, I'll be right there. Another meeting with the showrunner? I wish he paid that much attention to the real talent around here. Better run along now. Wow, Becky's a jerk. Keep it together, Honor. 4 months until next season. 4 months before you have to talk to her again. Thanks, Becky. I hope you have a great summer. Hope you have a great summer. Ugh, what a suck-up. Please, come in. How's it going? Your wife doing okay? My wife? Yeah, she's fine. Listen, this is hard. What's going on, Blake? You know you can tell me anything. It's about your contract. My contract? I don't understand. I wish there was something I could do, but... Wait, are you firing me? This isn't what I wanted. You're the showrunner, Blake. Don't act like you've got no choice. No warning, no negotiation. You're supposed to be my friend. Please, Honor, I wish I could explain it. Try. I can't. What about the show? You can't just get rid of Detective Oates. The fans will go crazy. You're telling me 3 weeks of hate mail just for changing the theme song. But sometimes things come up. Unexpected things. I have to do whatever it takes. The network put forward the idea of a talking poodle a few months back. I might try it out. Animal companions are big right now. Right. Replaced by a dog. That's dignified. I know this is coming to forget it, Blake. I don't need your sympathy. What I need is for you to have my back like you always used to, but I guess that's not going to happen. Why is he doing all this while smiling, though? It's a nervous smile. Like, you know, this isn't what I wanted, Honor, I swear. I wish I could believe you. Yeah, talking poodle? That sounds cool. I cannot believe this. 4 years of hard work and then I'm out just like that. What am I supposed to do now? Miss Raji, good to see ya. Shay, you haven't seen it. Thank you for the follow. Hi, you haven't seen any kids running around here, have you? What do they look like? I'm not exactly sure. Would have checked the CCTV, but no one ever showed me how to work it. It's just I got a report about kids praying graffitis on the studio lot. Same thing happened last summer. Oh, but look at me going on. You must have finished filming by now, right? Oh yeah, I'm finished. Like, not coming back finished. What? No way! Yeah, Blake isn't renewing my contract. Oh, geez, that's awful. I thought you two were friends. Me too. And what about money? What with your husband being out of the picture, wasn't this your only income? Gosh, I'd be terrified if it was me. I'm getting stomachache just thinking about it. I was trying not to think about it, Bill. Oh, geez, I'm sorry. Me and my big mouth. But you'll be fine, Miss Rai. I just know it. I'm sure you got a plan. So far, the plan is go home and find something strong to drink. You take care of yourself, okay? Plenty of people be here'll be sad to see you go. Me included. Thanks, Bill. Hey, shouldn't you be looking for those kids? Kids? What kids? Oh, right. I better go. See you around. Now, where I put my car keys? Thought I had them in my handbag somewhere. Detective Oates? I am not in the mood to sign autographs right now. Oates isn't my name. I'm just an actress. And this really isn't a good time.
But I need your help, Detective Just an Actress.
I'm not a detective. Could you please just... You're not a fan? What are you?
I'm Scout.
Scout is cute. Is this some kind of prank?
Processing. Prank. A practical joke. A deception. No, I'm not a prank. I'm Scout.
Scout is like the Tony Chopper of this game. Alright, where's the hidden camera?
I'm equipped with a digital imaging device, if that's what you mean. It isn't hidden, but it may be hard to see from where you're standing. Do you have any other questions?
Listen, this is all real clever, hilarious really, but I've had a bad day and I'm not in the mood. Unless you can find my car keys, I suggest you get lost.
I can help you find your keys. I can find anything. Activating object identification mode.
Car key? Detective rank F? Oh, that's what that F was. I'm gonna get to A++ here.
There, it's in your bag.
That's not my car key. That's a tampon.
Oh!
I know what it is. I just don't know how this is supposed to get me to open my car.
Oh, yes. Sorry. I'm detecting multiple faults in my object recognition systems
And I really have to be going. Honor be like, can you help me find my patients?
Wait, I still need your help.
I told you, I'm not a real detective. Heck, I'm not even a fake one anymore. What could you possibly want me to help you with?
I don't remember.
Great. Well, good luck with that. Now get lost, will you? This isn't funny anymore.
Okay.
I swear, LA gets weirder every day. Now, where are those keys? Maybe I left them back in the studio. They must be around here somewhere. Ah! Oh, that's screaming. What was that? It sounded like it came from Blake's office. Location unlocked. Office. So use the map icon to open the map. What is this? Ah. How do I go back? Okay. Becky? I thought I heard a scream. Are you okay?
He's dead.
Blake?
I just came in and I think I'm gonna hurl.
Hey, don't leave me in here on my own. Oh, hi, Honor.
Oh my God, is that Blake? What happened?
I don't know. I heard Becky screaming.
Oh jeez, what are we gonna do? We gotta stay calm, right? I could do that, but then what? Who do we report to? I'm not qualified for this. They told me I'd check ID and operate the little gate, but not this.
We have to call the police.
Oh, yeah, good idea. Call the cops. They'll know what to do. They're professionals. You just wait here. It'll all be fine. But geez, just seeing the blood there makes me all queasy. I mean, Bill! Right, yeah, police. Sorry, I'll go get help.
Blake? Why? Episode 1. Show's over. Oh, do I have to click? Okay. And he was just lying there.
Bloody hell! I'm sorry, Anna. No one should have to see that.
I just don't get it. Who would want to hurt Blake? Is this everyone?
All staff present and correct, sir. Well, everyone except Blake, on account of his being dead and all. Oh, geez, me and my big mouth again. Sorry, everyone. I just can't believe what's happened.
I'll take it from here, thanks. I'm Senior Detective Jerry Cross. I'll be leading the investigation into the death of your showrunner, Blake. I realize this is a difficult time for everyone, but if you work with me, we can see that justice is served. First off, who found the body? Becky found the body. I came running when I heard her scream. He was dead when you found him?
How should I know? I'm not a doctor.
Becky, he's trying to help. Sorry, Detective, she's obviously still in shock. And who are you exactly? I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. Honor Mizrahi. I'm an actress. Honor Mizrahi, huh? Well, I'll be. You've probably seen the show, Murder Miss Terri. I play Detective Oates.
Of course he's seen it. We're a smash hit.
Yeah, that must be it.
I'm Becky Call, by the way. Star of the show and soon to be winner of this year's Starshine Award for Best Actress. Hopefully.
Nice to meet you. Now, what I need you to do is...
An autograph, of course. But I'm gonna have to ask you for a small fee.
I don't want your autograph, Miss Call. I just want you to think about what you saw. You'll all have to submit statements after I've examined the crime scene. Do you need anything else until then, or can we go? I think we could all do with some time to process what's happened. Hold it. No one's going home. There's been a murder. I don't want anyone leaving this room until I've got the place secured, understood? You're being cute, right? You can't lock us in here. There's no bathroom. Use a paper cup if you have to. I want to keep all of you in one place until I've got the facts straight. Listen, Senior Detective, I'm not going in a cup. Where do you think we are? A frat party? What's your name? Casey LeBeau, award-winning hair and makeup artiste. Enchanted to meet you. Aren't you Brit supposed to... I didn't even know he was British. I just guessed with the accent, but now I'm feeling good. Aren't you Brits supposed to be good at keeping things bottled up? Well, now's your chance. Any other questions? Who's that hiding in the corner? Me? I wasn't hiding. I've got nothing to hide, Mr. Cross. I mean, Officer Cross. It's not officer, it's Senior Detective. Who are you? What are you doing here? Right. Senior Detective. Got it. The name's Tully. I was just getting a drink when all hell broke loose, Senior Inspector, sir. Let me say it slowly so you get it. Senior Detective. And I meant, what are you doing here in the studio? What's your job here? Oh, why didn't you say so? I'm handyman by day, bodybuilder and model at night. I'm gonna be the next Schwarzenegger. That's great, and I definitely want to circle back around to this. But we still haven't solved my Wii problem. For God's sake, I'm not your babysitter, Mr. LeBeau. The matter is closed. As for everyone else, I don't care if you're an actress, the next Schwarzenegger, or William gosh dang Shatner. You're all suspects until I say otherwise. You, security guy. Bill, wasn't it? Take me to the crime scene. Everyone else, you just sit tight while I do my job. The real crime around here, those eyebrows. Somebody needs to pluck those girls before they get into a cat fight. I suppose we're stuck here. So Tully, let's talk about your bodybuilding. Several hours later. Come on already! Let me out! Would you stop making so much noise? He obviously can't hear you. It's Friday night. I'm supposed to be at a party in like 3 hours. How am I supposed to get ready if I'm stuck in here with you losers? You realize Blake's dead, right? And all you can think about is your stupid party? Just because Blake's dead doesn't mean my social life has to die too. It's about time. I thought you were ignoring me. I was. Would have kept it that way too, but I found this guy in a hallway over by the set. You got any other potential suspects wandering around I should know about? Shouldn't you have the studio in lockdown? What if the killer already got away? I've got patrol cars at every exit. No one's getting out of here, but thanks for telling me how to do my job. John, you're gonna stay here till I say otherwise. Got it?
Yes, Detective.
Hi, I'm John Redford. Looks like you're stuck here with us now, John.
You'd better not need the bathroom.
Oh my god, you're Miss Terri. Yeah, I know who I am. Thanks. And you're Detective Oates. Wow, am I guest starring in a new episode or something?
Right, hilarious. Who are you again?
Don't worry about her, she's just starved for attention. So you're a new crew member, or...
Me work on the show? I wish. I know I'm just like a fan, like the biggest fan.
I can't believe I'm actually talking to Becky Call. This is amazing. Fan? Well, why didn't you say so?
It's always a pleasure to meet someone who appreciates my talent. I seriously can't even. Everyone on Usenet is gonna go nuts when I tell them about this.
Oh my god, he's one of those freaks from the internet. What if he's a killer? Oh my god, I'm crying.
Killer? What are you talking about?
Come on, Becky, he only just got here. We shouldn't be pointing fingers. Just let the detective do his job. Do his job? We've been locked in here for hours. Why didn't I see it sooner? Honor did it. Excuse me?
Can someone maybe please explain what's going on?
Think about it. She's the one who just got fired. What the what? You got fired? It happened right before this thing with Blake. I didn't know how to tell you. You don't need to be Miss Terri to realize that's one hell of a motive for murder. Don't you go throwing stones, Miss Glasshouse 1996. We all know you and Blake were fighting over your new contract. I don't have to listen to this. Don't you walk away from me.
Can someone please tell me what's happening?
Everything's falling apart. I just wish I could do something instead of being stuck in here. If I could get out.
Maybe I can help?
Am I hearing voices? Maybe we really have been locked in here too long.
Hello!
You again? What are you doing here?
Helping! Do you need me to find something?
A way out of here? I have to prove I didn't kill my friend.
That might be something I can help with.
How do I know I can trust you? I don't even know what you are.
Ask me anything you want. I'll try my best to answer. Hello, Detective Just an Actress.
Please, call me Honor.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Honor. I am Scout. What would you like to know?
First things first, what are you?
Good question. Unfortunately, I don't have the answer. That's why I need a detective.
You don't know anything about yourself?
I know I am a robot. I'm equipped with radar, an imaging camera, and over 200 megabytes of storage.
So you're some kind of flying camera?
Unclear. Most of my subroutines are corrupted, but many are for searching optical data and matching to known objects. However, most of my object database has been lost.
That explains the tampon thing. How did you lose so much data?
I don't know. My memory banks were severely deteriorated when I came online.
Huh. Seems like you're quite the mystery scout. Where did you come from?
I was hiding under the table. I followed you inside.
I didn't mean in here. I mean who made you.
I don't know.
All that tech and no warranty card? Better hope you don't need any spare parts. Okay, let's work backwards. How did you get here?
I was following the street when I saw it. Murder Miss Terri, solving mysteries every Thursday.
The billboard outside the studio.
Do you solve mysteries on other days as well? I don't know if I can wait till Thursday.
You said you were following the street. Where were you before?
Bad place. There were broken electronics everywhere. No wonder I was damaged.
You mean the scrap heap? Who would throw something like you away?
That's what I want to find out.
So what do you want from me? I told you I'm not a real detective.
I understand, but perhaps you can help me find one?
Scout, I've got my own problems. One of my friends is dead. Also, maybe you haven't noticed, but we're locked inside a break room. I can't help anyone right now.
Then let me help you. I can find a way out of this room so you can prove your innocence.
And then I'll be free to help you?
It's logical, is it not?
Can't argue with that. How do I know I can trust you? My friend is dead. For all I know, you could have killed him.
I would never hurt anyone. I don't even know how. I only want to find out who I am.
I don't see any weapons on you. I guess you're safe. But I swear, if you go all HAL 9000 on me, we're through. So you can find me a way out of here?
Sure, I'll do a quick scan. I found a way out. There's a gap in the wall. It's behind you, approximately 6 feet, 8 inches tall.
That's the door, Scout. If I could get out that way, I wouldn't need your help.
Sorry, my logic circuits are obviously still warming up. Give me a moment to make a more detailed scan.
Use Scout scanning mode to locate objects of interest. Move the viewport with the mouse. Click to scan when a cursor turns fully red. Okay, I see. Wait, no, this doesn't make any sense. Well, I know these have to be. Such a busy boy. I found an air vent. Great job, Ayo!
I think I've located another way out. Could you verify that it's not another door?
It's an air vent. That might actually work. Or at least it works in the movies. Only problem is it's sealed up with a metal cover. You don't happen to have a crowbar, do you?
I don't think I have that feature.
Worth a try.
The cover seems to be held in place by 4 metal screws. It can probably be removed for access.
Okay, so we need a screwdriver. I'm guessing you don't have one of those Ethers?
No, I'll be sure to bring it up with my creator if I ever find them.
What do you think you're doing, and what is that thing supposed to be?
I am Scout.
Honor, are you really that desperate for friends? I always knew you were weird, but I didn't think it was this bad. He's helping me. I didn't kill Blake, and I'm gonna prove it. Ha! How's a piece of junk like that gonna help? Looks like you dug an old Betamax player out of the trash.
Actually, I didn't meet Honor until after I left the scrap heap.
That explains the smell around here. What's taking that detective so long? You'd think someone his age would value time. For once, I agree with you. Scout found an air vent that leads out of the room. I'm gonna get out there and prove I'm innocent. What? No way! I'm not letting you sneak out while I'm stuck in here. What are you gonna do? Tie me to a chair? If you so much as touch that air vent, I'm telling Detective Cross. You get fired, Blake dies, and then you try to escape? You don't look so innocent to me.
What if she's right? Escaping this room may not be the best option.
Sometimes the best defense is a good offense, Scout, and we have to move fast. The longer we wait, the more time the killer has to cover their tracks.
How do you know that?
I've picked up a thing or two over the years. Murder mysteries were always my favorite kind of story. I just never expected to be in one. But before we can get out of here, we have to find some way to distract Becky. Thank you so much for the host, Timo. How are you? Tosses Becky the latest Cosmo magazine and kale. 3 to 5 inches of snow, oh my! Was there a screwdriver in the microwave?
Honor, I found something. My ontological database indicates it's some kind of tool, but all further data is damaged or missing.
It's a screwdriver, Scout. This is just what we needed. Hey, Tully, wasn't it? I'm guessing this is yours? Huh? What makes you think that? Well, because, I mean, you're a handyman, so... Oh, right, yeah, haha, sorry. So, do you mind if I borrow this? Mind? Why would I mind? I'll lend you a tool anytime you like. Ha! Maybe after we get out of here, you and me could go grab a coffee? Scout, if you've got a cattle prod attachment, now's the time. Well, you know where I'll be if you change your mind. What do you want? So how does it feel to finally meet our biggest fan? Who, John? He's so pathetic. He keeps trying to talk to me about poetry or some crap as if I want to hear poetry at a time like this. You'd think your biggest fan would know you aren't interested in art. I am into art, but fashion is the art of the 90s, Honor. So this must take place in the 90s. And John is anything but fashionable. If you really want to get out of here, you should let me go. The sooner I can prove I'm innocent, the sooner Detective Cross can concentrate on finding the real killer. No way. If I have to be stuck in here, then so do you. You're just mad because you're gonna miss your stupid party. Duh! It's the social event of the season, and I'm supposed to be there in 3 hours. If I don't get out of here soon, everyone will be drunk by the time I get there. They won't even notice me arriving. How you holding up? I'll be okay. No thanks to that idiot detective. I can't believe he's left us locked in here without any protection. What if the killer tries to finish off the rest of us? You don't think they'd be trying to lay low? How should I know? I'm not a murderer. maybe not. On the other hand, what, that contract thing? Don't be stupid, Honor. That's just business. I'm not a suspect. I'm a victim of circumstance. Sounds like you don't think much of Detective Cross. He's so old. I thought real detectives were supposed to be cool and mysterious. The only thing mysterious about him is why he hasn't been retired yet. Were you really fighting with Blake about your contract? I do not want to talk about it. But can you believe these people? I'm their biggest star and they can't even find a few $1,000s for promotion. I swear it's like they want the show to die this award season. What are you smiling about? Nothing. It's just, I thought you didn't want to talk about it. You're more worried about getting to a party on time than about Blake. Don't you care at all? Of course I care. It's tragic. But this isn't just any party. It's a Mitzi McCree party. Do you know how hard it is to get on her guest list? I've been trying for months. Not that you'd understand. You always got invited to these parties with your husband. Oops, sorry, ex-husband. Maybe now that you're divorced, you'll finally see what it's like for people like me. You know, people who got where they are through hard work, not by marrying some rich guy. I auditioned like everyone else. Oh, sure. And who got you the audition in the first place? Still don't understand why you divorced him. If I had a guy who got me into Mitzi McCree parties, I'd never give him up. Well, rough. The music is so good. That's right, we jamming. I hope you guys are also jamming. I'm jellying because of your jamming ability. Don't be jelly. Anyone can jimmy jam. It's in a pool! When do I get up to a not an F rank? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I'm sure I'll jam again. Dr. Smucker's House of Jelly.
Do you think this could be useful to the investigation?
I'll be honest, it seems unlikely that an apple is the smoking gun.
A gun? Be careful, Honor. Guns are dangerous.
No, Scout, it's just a turn of phrase. It means the murder weapon or a vital clue.
Oh. It's very confusing when humans say things that mean other things.
I'm sure you'll catch on.
Catch on to what? That was another one, wasn't it?
Scout is so cute. I don't know what else I can look at or do. Would you like an apple? So, would you like a tampon?
Are you tracking my cycle?
What kind of weird stalker are you, Honor? You know, you're more than welcome to escape with us through the air vent if you want.
Me? Crawl into an air vent? You must be kidding. It must be full of spiders and rats.
I guess you're right. There might even be rat-sized spiders.
Oh my god, is that a real thing? There are several species of spider comparable in size to the average rat. Would you like to know more? Ew, get away from me!
So you definitely don't want to come with us.
Over my dead body.
Are you... okay. So, what do I do? I've looked... oh! I thought I'd looked at everything. I was like, what am I looking at? I'm having a lot of fun with this. This melody sounds a lot like a 17 song. My mouse was being weird for a sec. Is it a... oh, a Miss Terri toy. Okay, bonus puzzle. Cool. And I ranked up to E. What's this toy doing here?
Hey, be careful with that. Don't you realize what you're holding?
A really weird puppet?
What? No, it's a Miss Terri figurine.
I know, I ranked up to Yandema. Oh yes, I didn't even see that. Be safe in the shower. Don't slip.
What? No, it's a Miss Terri figurine. And a rare one too, if I'm not mistaken.
Huh, I thought it looked familiar. Guess I didn't recognize Becky without a scowl on her face. The phlegms, I'm sorry. How come it's so valuable?
Well, since you're interested, this particular figurine has a small but hilarious mistake. Take a look at the face. Do you notice anything?
Aside from a strong urge to pull Becky's head off?
No, the eyes are the wrong color. Isn't that funny? Like, how do you get the eyes the wrong color on Miss Terri? They only made 200 before they noticed the problem, so they're very rare. I wonder how I got here. I've actually got another one just like it right here in my... Wait, is that mine? You took it out of my bag! You're a thief!
A thief? It was just lying here on the floor.
On the floor? It's worth hundreds of dollars! There are people out there that would kill to own this.
Calm down, it's just a piece of plastic.
Just a piece of plastic? Come on, John. Remember one time before I stand on you. I'm sorry for shouting. Just can't stand to see priceless collectibles being abused. Especially when they belong to me.
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm just a little phlegmy. Just a little phlegmy. Sorry, John. I really didn't know it was yours. You should probably take it back before I get any ideas about shoving Plastic Becky here into the garbage disposal.
No. Dr. Freiston says I have to learn to share. Besides, you are Detective Oates after all. If I can't trust you, who can I trust? You were kidding about the garbage disposal thing, right?
Oh, great. Even more crappy merchandise. Is that the outfit from the marching band episode? Hey, Puffy. Nope, it's the one with the... It's from the one with the alien bug cult. I hated that episode. You know it took Casey 3 hours to get all that green gunk out of my hair?
Excuse me, Miss Call, I couldn't help overhearing, and I have to politely disagree. It wasn't just gunk, it was insect mucus, and it wasn't green, it was gray. I've seen it on VHS about 100 times.
I don't care what color it was, that crap was in my hair.
But those details are very important. Without a consistent world, the show would fall apart at the seams.
Oh, please, it's all made up anyway. As long as I'm there, people will keep watching. Oh, I'm sorry you're feeling down, Puffy. I hope that it gets better. And I hope that the stream can just bring you a little bit of entertainment and happiness.
But the real fans value internal logic. You gotta construct a rich and consistent canon to build long-term viewership.
What the hell have canons got to do with anything?
I can't believe you're so ignorant. This is exactly what caused the show to go downhill last season. You ought to be ashamed of what you've done.
Downhill? Are you crazy? I've never looked better.
This isn't about you!
Now I know you're crazy. Oh, man. Well, that'll work for a distraction.
I didn't know human faces could display that shade of red.
John really cares about the show, huh? I almost feel bad for Becky. Almost.
I think we have everything we need now, Honor. Are you ready to open the air vent?
Ready as I'll ever be. You?
I'm looking forward to exploring this ventilation system with you.
You know, I can't tell if you're joking or not.
I don't know if I'm capable of joking, Honor, but I would like to learn how.
Wait, before we climb in, any idea where this vent goes? I don't want to end up in the furnace.
I could try mapping the internal topography with active radar.
I don't have a clue what that means, but if you think it'll help. The vent, I suppose. Ventilation map.
Hey guys, it's me. Mapping complete. The vent leads to another room of a similar size to this.
Probably Blake's office. I didn't think I'd be heading back there so soon.
Should I look for another way out?
No, if I'm gonna find a way to prove I didn't kill him, his office is the best place to start. I just hope we don't run into Detective Cross when we get there. This vent looks pretty tight. You sure we're not gonna get stuck in there?
Don't worry, Honor. My sensors have already measured your body and...
You did what?
I took approximate measurements of your body. Compared to the diameter of the ventilation shaft, it's unlikely you'll become stuck. Did I do something bad?
Scout, you can't do that kind of thing without asking.
Sorry, Honor, I didn't realize.
He's so cute. How about you just delete those measurements and we'll pretend this never happened?
What measurements?
Hey, you can make jokes! Come on, let's get in that vent before I start having second thoughts.
No sign of Detective Cross. What's the plan now?
Good question. I'll find whoever did this to you, Blake. I'll make sure. Scout, can you see anything?
I can currently see 432 objects. Can you be more specific, or should I scan them all individually?
No, I mean, can you see anything that might shed some light on what happened? And before you say anything, I don't mean the desk lamp.
Understood. I'll scan the room.
This is spooky music. I want to be thorough. Ooh. I am in the Moider room. Medical report. This is the medical examiner's report. Detective Cross must have called someone in to check the body. We use these in Murder Miss Terri when we need to know the basics about a murder. You know, cause of death, time of death.
People were murdered on your TV show?
Well, yeah, it's literally in the title.
I didn't realize. I thought you said you were innocent.
No one actually dies on this show, Scout. They're just acting.
Acting? I see. The show wasn't real. You were just pretending to be an actress.
No, I don't have time to explain this right now. Give me a minute to read this report. Cause of death, blunt force trauma to the head.
Just like the detective said.
Time of death, approximately 4:30 p.m. Where was I at 4:30?
According to my internal chronometer, that's when we met in the parking lot.
Of course! Scout, I think I just found my alibi.
Miss Ryan, what are you doing in here? You really shouldn't be in here, Miss Mizrahi. You're gonna get yourself arrested.
I know I shouldn't be here, Bill, but I couldn't stay in that break room.
How'd you even get out? I thought Detective Cross locked the door.
I crawled out through the ventilation system with a little help from Scout here.
I am Scout.
I think all this reading is making me cough.
Hi, what is that, a flying fax machine?
He's a robot of some kind. We haven't had much of a chance to get to know each other yet. Scout, this is Bill. He's the studio's one-man security team.
Hello, Bill. Boy, technology these days is amazing, isn't it? My son can fax me his drawings from home and they come out right in my office here. Well, up until last week anyway. Now they got him doing macaroni art at school. Cheese gummed up the machine something awful.
Bill, I've got to prove to Detective Cross that I didn't kill Blake. Can you help?
You know I'd do anything to help out, Miss Mizrahi. I don't want to get in trouble.
What have you been doing since Detective Cross arrived?
He put me in charge of guarding the crime scene. He's got a lot to do, so I'm supposed to make sure no one gets in here or touches anything. You didn't touch anything, did you?
Who, me? Of course not. You've got nothing to worry about.
What about the medical examiner's report? You were reading it just a minute ago. Did you forget? The report? Oh, jeez, that's super important. I'm gonna be in so much trouble if Detective Cross hears about this.
Thanks, Scout.
You're welcome, Honor.
What do you think of Detective Cross?
Honestly, he's kind of scary. I told him I liked his badge, and he towered over me like some kind of enormous angry telephone pole. I swear he looks twice as big up close. He just stood there frowning at me. Felt like hours. Then he pointed at my tie and said it was unprofessional. I like this tie.
All I want is to prove to Detective Cross that I didn't kill Blake.
You're a smart cookie, Miss Rahi, but shouldn't we let the detective do his job?
And stay in the break room all night? No thanks. Maybe he knows what he's doing, but it's taking too long. At this rate, the real killer's gonna get away before he's even interviewed us. I know I'm just an actress in a detective show. Hell, I wasn't even the main character, but I can help.
Maybe, but you're gonna need some serious evidence to convince Detective Cross you're not a suspect.
Hey, Moocher. The medical examiner's report says Blake died around 4:30 p.m. I'd left Blake's office way before that.
That's great, but can you prove it? I've seen it in your show. You need evidence.
Scout, did you record anything on those cameras of yours?
Yes, Honor. I automatically keep a cyclical buffer of the past few hours of visual input. However, I have no way of displaying those images.
All that technology and they didn't think to give you a printer?
I'll add it to the list. You know, that reminds me of the fancy CCTV system we were supposed to get. Then they trimmed the budget, and it ended up only getting installed out in the parking lot. Typical management, I'm telling you, and it's all we can afford more skirt. I'm telling you, they'll come.
Wait, are you saying there's CCTV outside?
Sure, no one ever showed me how to use it, but it's there.
Bill, that CCTV will prove my alibi. I was in the parking lot when the murder happened. Can you pull the footage to show Detective Cross?
Well, in theory, but you need my fingerprint to open the security office door, and I'm supposed to stay here and guard the crime scene.
Guard it from who? Everyone else is locked in the break room.
What if the murderer comes back?
Then Scout will, blast them with his death ray.
Really? He can do that?
Honor, I don't have... Yes, that is a thing he can do. Absolutely. Now, can you go get that tape, please?
Oh, jeez. Okay, if you're sure. I'll be as quick as I can. Honor, I don't have a death ray.
I know, Scout. Just play along, okay? My first real crime scene. It's nothing like I imagined. I thought you pretended to solve crimes on your TV show. Got that in the book. Oh, cool. Yeah, Terri gifted me this.
I thought you pretended to solve crimes on your TV show.
I did, and I've read so many mystery novels, seen so many movies. It sounds stupid now, but I guess I convinced myself I'd know how to handle a real murder. But now I'm standing here looking at the body of my friend and... Bill, did you get the tapes already? Jesus! Detective Cross will do just fine, thanks. You want to give me an explanation, or shall I skip straight to the handcuffs? Can't wait to see how you're going to try to talk your way out of this. Okay, I can explain everything. How'd you even get in here? Through the air vent. The air vent? Who do you think you are, John McClane? Maybe if you hadn't locked us in the break room, I could have used the door like a normal person. Oh really, my apologies. I didn't realize I should have made it easier for you to tamper with the crime scene. I realize this looks bad, but I got sick of waiting around. You haven't even taken our statements yet. This is real life, not some 2-bit TV show. Good police work takes time. I'm just trying to find some way to prove I didn't kill Blake. He was my friend. And you thought breaking into the crime scene was going to help your case. Actually, it did. There's solid proof I didn't do it. Bill's just gone to get the security tapes. I was beginning to wonder where he'd gone. Maybe you convinced him to leave so you could screw around with the real evidence. You'll see once he gets back. You just have to trust me. Trust doesn't get you very far in my line of work. Have you got any leads yet? Yeah, I'm looking at one right now. Please, detective, I was just trying to help. Being a detective on TV doesn't mean you're qualified to waltz in and take over a real murder investigation. Real police work isn't a game. It's dangerous, and you don't know the first thing about it. That's where you're wrong. My dad was on the force. And I suppose he told you all about it. He didn't have to. He'd come home exhausted every night. I saw what it did to him. I might not have the training, but I understand the job. I know what it takes. Don't make me laugh. I've seen your show. You wouldn't last 5 minutes on the force. What would you do if the killer showed up right now?
I would blast him with my death ray.
Cute. He's just kidding, Detective. What's taking you so long anyway? We've been stuck in that room for hours. I'm just doing my job. There are a lot of things to cover. Security, photography, evidence collection. I've read enough mysteries to know it shouldn't take this long. Something's wrong. So I'm a little understaffed. Nothing I can't handle. Oh, great. It's reassuring to know that Blake's death is so high on the LAPD's list of priorities. Central's screwing me around again, but it won't work. I might be old, but I'm not getting pushed into a desk job yet. It takes as long as it takes, and that's the end of it. Detective Cross, this is Scout. Looks like something out of Buck Rogers.
Are you a real detective? Can you help me find my creator?
You better get this flying toaster out of my face before things get ugly. Scout, maybe you should leave the nice detective alone. Alright, Miss Rotty, I think it's time we move this conversation down to the precinct, don't you?
I got it, Honor. I found the security tape.
Oh, I'm too high-pitched. Nice of you to join us.
Detective Crush, oh geez. I mean, what a pleasant surprise.
Maybe I'm getting forgetful in my old age, but didn't I tell you to guard this room? I am guarding your room. I mean, I just had to go and, care to explain how Miss Marple over here managed to get in? You said to make sure nobody got through that door. You didn't say anything about the air vent. So you wandered off and left a murder suspect at the scene of the crime. Alone. With all the evidence. Well, when you say it like that... I only went to check the CCTV system. Would have been back sooner, but I had to take the darn thing apart to get it to tape. Couldn't you just press the eject button? There's an eject button. So what do you say, Detective? Care to see my evidence? You got 5 minutes. After that, I'm taking you downtown. That's all I need. Scout, can you scan this? Whoopsies. This game's fun. I ranked up! Okay, what are we looking at? This is the security footage of the parking lot earlier this afternoon. Look, there's Bill. Who's that in the background? Looks like they got spray cans. You got a problem with vandals around here, Bill?
Damn, no, they're just contractors. We get a lot around here. You know, painters, carpenters, caterers.
They're not contractors, they're kids. They got skateboards, for God's sakes. Didn't you say you were looking for kids doing graffiti earlier, Bill? Oh, geez. As enlightening as this is for some of us, I don't see how it proves anything useful. I'm getting to that, Detective. Bill, can you fast forward to about 4:30 p.m.? There, that's it. See? That's me, standing by my car. I spoke to Bill, then Scout. Okay, you were in the parking lot, so what? Blake was already dead. He died around 4:30 p.m. and the CCTV footage clearly shows I was in the parking lot. Well, I'll be danged. Not bad for a TV detective, huh? I guess not. Now if I can just get you to write me an official statement, you can... Wait a second. How do you know the time of death? Bill, did you let her read the medical report? Oh, jeez. Listen up, everyone. I need to keep you here for a little longer. Please, Detective, I've spent the last 20 minutes trying to get John and Becky to stop arguing. I'd have more luck sorting out the Middle East. If you need something to keep you occupied, start working on those statements. What about me? Can I help out some other way? Scout could... Listen, Nancy Drew. You got lucky with that CCTV, but that was all it was. Luck. Now go home and let the professionals handle this.
Hey, how come she gets to go home? She could be the murderer.
I've seen evidence that proves otherwise. Only thing she's guilty of is being a pain in my butt.
You can't keep me locked up in here. What if I'm next?
Don't worry, babe. If anyone tries anything, I'll whack them with one of my dumbbells.
You brought dumbbells with you on a job?
You never know when you're gonna find a spare 5 minutes to work up a sweat. Know what I mean?
A reclusive nun would get what you mean, and even she'd think 5 minutes is pathetic.
Wait, did I just find Becky funny? Detective, I am begging you. You've got to let us out of here. I'm going stir crazy. Fine, you can leave the gosh dang room. Just stay inside the studio grounds, okay? I mean it. Any of you try anything and I'll have you tackled by a patrolman faster than you can say WrestleMania. Quick question. How cute is this theoretical patrolman? How good is his credit? Does he get on well with his mother? As for you, go home. Just for the record, you guys are all crazy. I'm putting that in my report. Praise the goddess we're free. Ish. Guess I should go home now like you said. Don't feel bad, babe. You earned it. You said you were going to prove yourself innocent and you went out and did it. I did, didn't I? So what are you waiting for? You're free to go. Uh-oh. You've got that look on your face. Don't think you can hide it from me, Missy. I know that look. That's the honor Mizrahi, and I'm not giving in special. It's just I got myself out of trouble, but what about you guys? What about Blake? He gave me my big break. I wouldn't even be here without him. He wasn't just my boss, he was my friend. Right up until he fired you. But that's just it. It doesn't make any sense. All I could think of at the time was how angry I was, but looking back, he was so nervous. You've been playing a detective too long, babe. You're starting to sound like one. It's not just me. There's something else going on. I just can't leave.
If you want to keep investigating on her, I'm here to help.
Scout, don't you want to go and find a real detective?
You may not be a real detective, but maybe that's okay. Maybe what I really need is a partner. I'm good at finding things, but I'm no good with people. But you convinced Bill to help you. You proved your innocence to Detective Cross. So maybe I don't need a real detective after all, because together we can solve anything. If you want to try, that is.
Why not? I think I'm getting to like having you around anyway. That's a weird way to say that. How about you, Casey? Will you help me look into it? Absolutely. You know I've got your back. But, can I pop to the loo first? I've needed to go for hours and I'm genuinely scared something's about to burst. What should I look around for? Scout is delightful and sweet. What the heck? Oh, a coffee pot. I was like, what are we looking at? Yeah, the music is so good.
What's this liquid, Honor?
That's coffee. I don't know how I'd get through the day without it.
I see. So it's kind of like fuel, like gasoline?
Kind of, but it tastes better. Or at least it's supposed to. The stuff from our coffee machine, on the other hand.
I'm having difficulty understanding. Is this coffee machine a fuel dispenser? I apologize for asking so many questions. Many of the intertextual connections in my ontological database were lost when I was discarded.
Hey, HS. Twitch does suck sometimes. Thank you so much for the host. Excuse me. You lost me at ontological. Isn't that something to do with insects?
I know many things, but the relationships between those things is unclear. I'm trying to rebuild them. I don't know if it's...
Oh, I don't know if it's a fuel or not, Scout. It's complicated. Not everything can be broken in cleanly into simple facts like that. Without any crosses, just to see if I can. I mean, I could probably do it without doing the X's, but it would definitely take me longer.
I see.
You do?
No, but my programming tells me that is a good thing to say when faced with things I don't understand.
I see. Can I look at more stuff? I'm sorry I haven't fixed all my things yet. Either the files on my computer are jacked.
The thing about Baby Yoda is that I just love him.
I think some of this, like, the files on my computer are either whacked, or like the mapping to those files is weird in my bot. Delightful. Well, look who it is, the lady that's putting the heel into Gumshoe. That one needs a bit of work, but you get the idea. I should probably introduce you to Scout. A new sidekick? Are you trying to make me jealous?
I'm Scout.
He's some kind of investigation robot, we think? Sounds complicated. Yeah, it's probably easier if we don't try to explain it. Well, if any friend of Honors is a friend of mine, nice to meet you, Scout. We're still not any closer to working out who killed Blake. Any ideas? Obviously, we can discount ourselves. That only leaves Becky, Tully, and John.
Don't forget Bill.
There's no way Bill's involved. He wouldn't hurt a fly. You're right. I don't think he could plan a murder, even if he wanted to. Last week I saw him get startled by his own reflection. Don't be mean. He's got a good heart. Did I say he didn't? You can have a good heart and no brain. He's living proof. And you're proof that someone can have neither. Ho, 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 ho. Thank you for shouting out HS. What do you think about Becky? Could she have killed Blake? That girl can hold a grudge better than Joan and Bet put together, and she wasn't exactly on good terms with Blake. Right, something about a contract disagreement? Don't suppose you heard any details through the gossip grapevine. As usual, she thinks she's not getting enough recognition. I heard she was demanding $100,000 for marketing. That's not so bad. The show could always use more marketing. Not for the show, for herself. You know, feature articles, billboards, the cover of Celeb Life magazine. The Starshine Awards are coming up and she's determined to win Best Actress this year. Does she really think she can force herself? Yeah, so this game was, the music was done by, the guy who did all the music for Ace Attorney and, Ghost Chick Phantom Detective. Does she really think she can force herself onto the shortlist through advertising? That's crazy. That's Becky, but Blake was having none of it. She's been trying to win that award for years. Oh, wrong person. She's been trying to win that award for years. She's desperate. Who knows what she might resort to. What do you make of John? That weirdo with the bum bag? 3 out of 10 tops. That's not what I meant, for once. Fine. Well, there are fans and then there are fans. Like that girl we met outside the studio last year. She was intense. Like chain you to a radiator and get all misery on your butt intense. How could I forget? She tried to cut off some of my hair. I'm not sure if John is in the same league of crazy, but don't you think it's weird he showed up today of all days? What about that contractor guy? Tully? Such a dour name for such a gorgeous guy. If he wasn't such a creep, he'd be a solid 7. Oh, sure, he tries it on with you and Becky. But what about me, huh? What am I, chopped liver? Honestly, I really am destined to be alone forever, aren't I? Might as well get a cat and start knitting my own jumpers. Oh, babe, don't take this the wrong way, but maybe if you weren't quite so picky, you might have more luck. A girl should always know her worth, honor. I wish I'd known that before I married Ryan. Anyway, let's focus. Do you think Tully's a real suspect? Don't be ridiculous. A murderer with those eyes? This coming from the man who said Jeffrey Dahmer had a certain mystique. Touché. Be honest, do you think there's a case against me? Please, how long have I known you now? 4 years? You're about as capable of murder as I am of giving my parents a grandchild. Thanks. I never suspected you either, for the record. I should hope not. Besides, if I was going to kill someone, I'd do it with far more flair. Blunt force trauma to the head is just so straight, you know? Paperwork, bull ring. You really need to clear out that bag. I just want to see if any of this makes any... Is that a Becky action figure? I knew they made these, but I've never actually seen one. Not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of jealous. Don't be, they always get the faces wrong. You should have seen mine, they made me look like Dumbo. Good point. If they couldn't get to my cheekbones, right? What's even the point? Oh, is it that time already? I still don't get why they don't put pockets in women's clothes. Want me to hold onto it for you? No, we good. There must be something else for me to look at. Can I just go home then? That would be cool to have an action figure. Miss Rye here, still here? Hi Bill, how's it going? Still guarding the crime scene, huh? Yeah, Detective Cross wasn't too happy about me going to get that tape. I had to talk him out of cuffing me to the desk. I'm sorry, Bill. I didn't mean to get you in trouble. Oh, don't mention it. I'm just glad you're off the hook. I always knew you had nothing to do with what happened to Blake. Thanks. It's good to have you on my side. You and Scout make a great team. It's a shame you can't help Detective Cross with the rest of the investigation.
Yes, we can. That's exactly what we're doing.
You are. But he seemed really mad at you guys. Kept saying things like that darn vigilante and her flying computer. Well, he didn't exactly give us permission, but there's something bigger behind Blake's death, and we have to find out what. Oh, jeez. Detective Cross isn't gonna like that. No one's supposed to touch anything in here. Don't look at me like that. I just don't want to make Detective Cross angry again. I don't think my blood pressure could handle it. Or his. What's your opinion of John Redfern? Oh, we get kids trying to sneak into the studio all the time. I just think he picked a wrong day to try to get an autograph. You don't think he seems kind of intense? Oh, they're all like that. If you ask me, the kid got lost and now he's a murder suspect. His poor mother's probably worried sick. She naps, snacks, dances, and sings, yeah. Have you ever seen this Tully guy before? No, I don't think I have, and I never forget a face. But that's not too unusual for contractors. They come and go all the time. He certainly looks big enough to kill someone. But why would Blake pick a fight with a contractor? I hate to even consider it, but it's possible Becky killed Blake. Did you know they were fighting over her contract? Becky? Kill someone? But she's so nice. Have you met Becky? I know she seems rude sometimes, but I think there's a heart of gold in there somewhere. She probably just wants to be understood. Didn't you say the same thing about the guy from accounting who set the offices on fire a couple years ago? Well, you can't expect me to be right all the time. Thanks again for getting that security tape, Bill. Do you want it back? I'd love to, but I don't really know how to put it back into machine. Maybe you should just keep it for now. Isn't that the medical examiner's report? You really should give that back to Detective Cross. He's probably got another copy, right? Still can't believe you crawled through an air vent to get in here. Weren't you scared? Scared of what? I had Scout with me. I just couldn't stand it. I got terrible claustrophobia, you know? When I first started here, they gave me a tiny little shack out by the parking lot. It was terrible. With my divorce going on, I ended up having to sleep in there for 3 months. I lost count of the number of times I woke up stuck between my chair and that little desk. Anyway, my point is... what were we talking about again? I'm going to show everybody the tampon. Miss Rahi, why would you show me that? Can I go home? I showed him everything. I talked to him about everything. I thought I looked around good enough. Oh. I just got a little shook, you know? This one's a bit trickier. Just kidding, I got this. Shook because how could anybody divorce Bill? Yeah, that's why. ID card. So I'm just learning I'm not doing a very thorough job at investigating. Or maybe certain things open up after you talk to people. It's an ID card. Looks like it belongs to Tully.
He seems to be quite forgetful with his belongings.
Wait a second. The card says it's a Gridmore Studios ID, but I don't recognize the design at all. Do you think it's a fake?
Sorry, Honor, I have no reference to compare against. Perhaps there's someone more familiar with these cards who can help.
Like Bill? Hey, isn't that Tully in the photo? Yeah, I think it's his ID card, but I don't recognize the design. Any ideas? Sorry, doesn't look like any studio ID I've ever seen. Maybe try asking Bill. He checks those things every day. Yeah. What do you make of this ID card, Bill? That's a nice card. Filled away to that laminate. They don't make them like this anymore. I had an uncle who was a big shot in the lamination industry, you see, and he always said, forget the lamination, Bill. It says it's a Gridmore Studios ID, but it doesn't look right. Is it a fake? No, it's just an old design. They went out right around the time I started working here. That was years ago. Do you really think Tully has had a studio ID for that long? It's possible. Just wait here. I'll go check our files. Oh, I nearly forgot. I found something under Blake's desk. Maybe that scout of yours could take a closer look? That could be evidence. Shouldn't you give it to Detective Cross? I tried, but he was so busy yelling at me for leaving the room earlier he wouldn't listen. Will you take a look? Hair dye. Is it red hair dye? Red hair dye that would have looked like Bloods.
It's a small bottle, half filled with dark liquid. Oh, is this more of the coffee you told me about earlier?
I don't think you want to drink that. It's hair dye. But what was it doing in Blake's office?
Perhaps he dyed his hair? It does appear to be a similar tone to Blake's. Strange, I didn't think Mr. Patterson used anything like that. Then again, we all thought my Aunt Agnes regrew a full head of hair at 91, but it turned out she gone senile and was wearing a carpet shampoo.
Blake didn't dye his hair, but maybe someone else does?
Your friend Casey said he's an award-winning hair and makeup artiste. Maybe he could tell us more?
Good thinking. If anyone around here knows about hair dye, it's him. Bill, I want to meet your family. Now that Bill's gone, we finally got the crime scene to ourselves. We should scan the room and... Oh, hello. Tully, what are you doing here? Me, I was just... It's kind of embarrassing. Can we talk? Hey there, gorgeous. Got time to talk? This really isn't the time or place for a chat. We're standing in a crime scene. Crime scene, huh? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, and you don't want Detective Cross to find you in here. So what are you doing in here? Me? I was just, looking for my car keys. I get that. I lose things all the time. Want me to help look? I could move this desk pretty easy if you wanted to check under it. Let me get it. Wait a second. How about we just leave the desk and the body where it is? Yeah, right. Whatever you say. Did you come in here for a reason? For the greatest reason of all. Love. I've wanted to get you alone for a while. Okay! Scared! Run away! There's something between us. Don't you feel it? A few feet of concrete wouldn't be a bad start. What makes you think there's something between us? Because I can't stop thinking about you. I was kind of hoping that maybe you feel the same. You got that detective to believe you're innocent. Maybe you can do the same for me, and then we can go and... Look, you're a good-looking guy, but this is not the time. One of my best friends is dead. He's literally right there. You're right, I'm sorry. Guess I just got carried away. Hey, is Becky single? So what do you do around here? Don't think I've seen you on the set. Oh, you know, whatever comes up. I keep my tools with me and I go where they tell me to go. Didn't you say you were a carpenter earlier? If this carpentry needs doing, sure. And if something needs screwing, I'll do that too. If something needs nailing down, just call me. Who's that rap guy? MC Ham something? Hamper? Point is, I'm whatever you need me to be. Except weekends, evenings, and every fourth Wednesday. That's when I do bodybuilding. Mom taught me 3 things. Take care of your body, don't cuss, and don't listen to Paul because he's a gosh dang drunk. Proud to say I've lived by those rules every day of my life, and when I have kids, I'm going to teach them the same. Well, maybe not the last one. You must be pretty strong. Yeah, MC Hamper, he's fire. You must be pretty strong. You get in many fights? Who, me? What's that got to do with anything?
Based on a visual assessment, you would be easily capable of killing someone if you wanted.
Hey, what are you trying to say? What do you think of John Redfern? Could he be a killer? Noodle arms back there? No way. Then again, when I was at school, a scrawny nerd knocked some other kid out with a chessboard. So yeah, if John had a weapon or something, I guess it's possible. What do you think about Becky? She's pretty. Got one hell of a temper, though. You don't want to get on her bad side, trust me. I come from a long line of mouthy broads. I'm used to it. You think that kind of anger might have been enough for Becky to kill Blake? I doubt it. My ma was always yelling, but she never killed nobody. That would explain where Pa went. What do you make of Detective Cross? Ain't much like the detectives on TV, is he? What you really need is someone like them on... What's that show again? Murder something something? Miss Missy something? Mistletoe? Miss Terri? It's Murder Miss Terri? That's right. I bet they'd sort this whole mess right out. See, now that I mention it, you kind of look like one of the chicks on that show. Anyone ever tell you that? Yeah, I get that a lot. He's not the brightest. Would you like a tampon? Did you want your screwdriver back? Huh? Oh, that's where my screwdriver went. I thought I lost it.
You did lose it. Then we found it.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Now it's cool. Consider it a gift. Thanks. How come you got an ID with my face on it? Ain't that identity theft or something? This is your ID card. We found it in the break room. Shoot, I must have dropped it. I really gotta get new pockets for these overalls.
How long have you worked here?
Not long, few weeks I guess. Really? Bill said this ID card design is old, like a decade old. I don't know what to tell you. That's the one they gave me when I started here. Come on, baby, you know you can trust me. I think Blake's killer dyed their hair as part of a disguise. Do you? Me dye my hair? Baby, I'm young. I'm viral. Kid, viral? I don't really actually know how you say that. You see any grays up on my head? Well, no, but didn't think so. You're only as old as you feel. That's what Gramps used to say. Although he died bungee jumping at 92, so take that with a grain of salt. Anybody who has a heart strong enough to bungee jump at 92? Can I please look around now? Viral? Can we murder him? Probably. What if we're the murderer? Hi, Kirby, by the way. I'm kind of sitting like a slouchy slouch. I need to sit up better. My mouse has given me some troubles. This doesn't look like a tape recorder. This looks like a raccoon going like hello to the frame. I'm out of tea. Darn it.
Magnetic storage, VHS, Betamax, no. This is an audio cassette recorder.
Maybe Blake used it for dictating? Looks like there's a tape inside. It's got something written on the label. SM66 tape 01.
SM66 could be a code. Initiating brute force algorithm. Spicy Madras. Singing Madonna.
Stop. We're never going to figure anything out like that. Just play the tape. We'll go from there.
Okay, initiating playback.
Who are you? Oh, I don't remember what voice I gave him. It was like a southern accent. Who are you? What do you want? Play dumb with me, you know what you really want? Is there anything I should do? Clock's ticking, Blake. Alright, just don't finish up on set right now, I'll go up.
My apologies, Honor. The recording seems to be damaged. Some of the audio's been lost.
I heard enough. Blake was being threatened. I just wish I could tell who he was talking to.
There may be more information. I'll continue playback.
case done. I told her she's off the show. Jesus, how am I explaining this to the network? Not my problem. We're done now, right? Just get the rest of the photos and get out. So fast, hold on to these, just in case. That was never part of the deal. Calm down, Blake. It's supposed to be over. I'm what I should have done from the start. Away from that phone. I'm gonna warn you again. Get your hands off me. Ah! Good luck to you, Kirby. I hope it's smooth. He was killed because of me. Sounds like they were blackmailing him somehow. Someone wanted me off the show so badly they...
I'm sorry, Honor. I wish I could do more to identify the killer's voice.
It's not your fault, Scout. We'll figure this out somehow. And finding out who this tape recorder belongs to is our next step. I'm gonna keep investigating. What do we find? A corpse. There's been a Moider. There surely has. Oh, I see. Hey, Vant. So I'm thinking to myself, which song involving the word hello do I want to sing? Many options, it's true. Let's go with I don't know why you say goodbye, I say hello. Hello, hello. Don't know why you say goodbye, I say hello. And how are you? That's odd. Blake's phone was left off the hook.
This positioning suggests he'd only lifted the receiver when he was struck.
Maybe he was trying to make a call, but the killer got to him. Puzzle start. Oh, it's a desk. Yeah. There we go. Blake's mail. I hope Coley survived her shower as well. I'm assuming she just got busy doing other things. I am Detective B for Budkey. Look at all these letters. Blake must have been going through the fan mail. We got stacks of this stuff every month.
What for?
Nothing really. People just want to say they like the show. Guess it helps them feel closer to us.
If they want to be closer, why don't they visit the studio?
I mean emotionally, Scout. Fans get to know us through the show and they write to us. Well, mostly they want to write to Becky, but you get the idea. Here, I'll read you one. To whoever wrote episode 6. I hope you trip and fall on your pencil, bleed all over the floor, and die in agony.
I would not advise allowing this person to get closer to you emotionally or otherwise.
Here's another one. Oh, hey, Coley. Yeah, they did it for me, Tara. Mr. Patterson, you've chewed up Murder Miss Terri and crapped out a sorry excuse for a new season. If I ever have the misfortune to meet you in the street, I'll open you up and make you eat your own guts. Then maybe you'll know how you made the fans feel. This isn't fan mail. This isn't fan mail. It's hate mail.
There are 14 envelopes here with the same handwriting. I calculate a 98% probability that they're all from one person.
And they're all signed with the same thing. Showmaster 66. SM66 was on that tape. Could it be some kind of nickname?
The tape recorder's label said SM66. It could be a shortened version of the same name.
Of course! Whoever Showmaster 66 is, they had access to the studio and a vendetta. That must be who killed Blake. But what's their real identity? Are you that person? This tape recording has the audio of Blake's death. Someone was trying to blackmail him. I need answers, Tully. Where were you at 4:30 today? Goodness. I don't really keep track of the time most days. I think I was working on the set. Do you have any proof? What do you think all these tools are for? I ain't here to build a dollhouse. We found these letters on Blake's desk. Have you ever written to the studio? This is kind of embarrassing, but I don't really write much. Mostly stick to invoices and Christmas cards, and even then I made mistakes. One Christmas, I accidentally sent bright red lingerie to the hardware store instead of to my girl at the time. Would have been fine, except she woke up on Christmas morning to an invoice for 14 feet of plywood, and she still hasn't paid. What about this name, Showmaster 66? Do you recognize it? That's a name. Sounds more like an exercise bike. Okay, you're not helpful at all. Let's go somewhere else. Hi. Okay, what's new since we've been in here? Oh yeah, hair dye. Can you tell me anything about this bottle? Where'd you get this? This is color brand hair dye. Trust me, Anna, you don't want this stuff anywhere near your head. Bill found it in Blake's office. Not a product you'd recommend, I take it. You'd be better off using spray paint. I threw all that trash out years ago, and I have been very strict with our suppliers. I spent a long time explaining all the painful ways it could be inserted into the sales guy if they tried to flog me anymore. So someone else must have brought it in. This could belong to the killer. If you ask me, you'd have to be a psycho to use that stuff. But why would a murderer need hair dye? A quick disguise, maybe? What the hell was that? I think it was Becky. It sounded like it came from the set. Do you think she found another body? You better go check. Me? Well, I would love to be there to back you up. But I should probably stay here. In case the killer tries to hide in the fridge. Except I'm talking to you right now. Okay, he doesn't care about any of that. So I want to go to the set, and then I guess we'll call it right after this.
How strange. This room doesn't seem to be finished.
It's a TV set, Scout. This is where we film Murder Miss Terri. Becky, are you here?
Get away from me, you freak! I said get away from me!
What's going on?
Ah! Don't sneak up on me like that, you idiot!
Are you okay? Is someone else...
Oh crap, he's coming this way! I'm getting out of here! If he asks you didn't see me, got it?
If who asks?
Becky, please, I just want to read you something. Oh, hi, Honor. See, did Becky come this way?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, dang it, I guess I'll just wait here in case she comes back.
Alright. Let's save. Here. Oh, okay, okay. This has been really fun. I think I'm really gonna enjoy this game. Oh, so I get like extra puzzles and stuff. So I'll have to check. I'll have to try some of those next time we play. Thank you so much for this game, Terror. I'm really having a great time with it. So I'm looking forward to playing more of it. And I really hope that the rest of you guys have a, or really everybody, has a great rest of the weekend. We are like 2 weeks away from Christmas Eve. Can you believe it? You're welcome for the stream. So I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend and a wonderful night ahead. Please take care of yourselves. I will catch you all very soon. And until then, much love from me to you. Bye.